Follow the worst person you could possibly know as she tries to sleep and literally do nothing for an entire year. My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Mosfeg, I think is how you pronounce her name, is kind of a combination of American Psycho meets Office Space. The book takes place in the year 2000 into the year 2001, and I bring up the American Psycho comparison because our main character, she is a woman who is a self-proclaimed WASP, a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, and she's pretty much grown up with every privilege you could imagine. She's very wealthy. She's had every benefit that could be available to her. And then she's also described by herself and the other people she interacts with, she has just extremely, like, traditionally good looks. So she's a very beautiful person. Our main character is unnamed through the entire book, and she actually has no empathy for generally pretty much every other person. She's actually kind of disgusted by her one friend that she met in college. Her best friend Riva is kind of like your stereotypical or more traditional woman of the 2000s. They both have jobs in New York, but Riva is very concerned with fitting in, with the latest fashions, with working out and her diet. And anytime Riva talks about it, our main character just gets so angry on the inside. But again, during this whole time, she's just like taking a cocktail of drugs and drinking to just kind of try to numb every experience she has. And then the Office Space comparison comes in because one day she just decides she doesn't want to deal with anything anymore. She's obviously very depressed and suffering from grief and PTSD. Her parents both died when she was young, and it wasn't even a great environment to begin with. She comes to the conclusion that if she could just hibernate or sleep for a year, it would fix all of her mental problems. She doesn't want to end her life, but she doesn't want to actually live a life at the same time. To do this, she manages to find the worst psychiatrist in New York who has no problem writing her a prescription for any possible pills or cocktail of pills she could want to just kind of numb her up and let her sleep and just be awake as little as possible. And our main character should honestly be very happy, I guess, if you looked at it from the outside. She's had every privilege available to her. She has so much wealth, she could do whatever she wants. She went to Columbia for art history, and even after she graduated, since she didn't have to worry about money, she could take a very low-paying job at an art gallery, and the pay doesn't matter. She can just basically work there for free. So throughout the story, we follow her just kind of taking as many drugs as she can to just kind of slow down her body and hibernate, and she has the goal of waking up as a new person, like this is going to be some kind of cocoon butterfly